speaking out tonight. The grandparents say they're not pointing fingers or seeking retribution, but they are certainly grieving. CTV's Mike Cameron has the story.
It was devastating. I couldn't believe it. Even today, I stop and think that it happened. Is it real?
Carolyn and Paul Barrio are struggling with the death of their granddaughter, 26-year-old Carolyn Warnock.
When she gave you a hug, you felt your hug. You think she was going to break you. She had a good heart, a warm soul.
Growing up, Warnock spent a lot of time with her grandparents in the rural, picturesque fishing community of Dipper Harbor. But sadly, Carolyn Warnock also got into trouble with drugs and with the law. In June, when she was serving time for armed robbery at the Women's Correctional Center in Miramichi, she fell ill with a sinus infection. Complications developed, including seizures. She was sent to hospital, but eventually she was pronounced dead at a hospital in Moncton. The Public Safety Department says they can't discuss the specifics of this case because of privacy laws, but they say all sudden deaths in New Brunswick institutions are investigated by the coroner's office. Her grandparents feel the situation was handled properly.
I'm very comfortable with it. We were explained to from the doctors what went on and everything.
It was looked after. She was treated for her sinus infections and stuff. I mean, there's stuff out there that said it wasn't, but she was.
Carolyn Warnock's death followed the death of her mother, Lucinda, of natural causes just 3 months earlier. After losing both a daughter and granddaughter in so short a time, the Barrios say they're leaning heavily on their faith.
That's what helps me. That's what keeps me going. And yes, I have days I cry. And I look up at her pictures, their pictures, and I cry, but God gives me peace with it.
Mike Cameron, CTV News, Dipper Harbor, New Brunswick.
The act of